Now, this is quite interesting. Hollywood Reporter of all media outlets have pushed back on James Gunn's reported budget for the upcoming Superman Legacy. And they are actually giving us a bit of an insight and explaining why this movie could cost almost $400 million dollars in production. Now, this is almost the first time a big time project is being scrutinized by Hollywood Reporter, because Hollywood Reporter never goes in depth to at least try to give you the in depth analysis of the budget of a project. Normally, if it's a Disney project, they try to shield for Disney. They try to spin it and tell you, oh, it costs $1 to make it. They never tell you that a Disney project actually cost over $300 million for its production. Yet all of a sudden now they want to tell you that, oh, James Gunn's production of Superman Legacy doesn't cost 225 million dollar production budget reported. Now all of a sudden it's costing closer to $400 million. So let's go over what the fact states, and this is from the Hollywood Reporter. They are claiming that the film's gross budget could be as high as $363.8 million. And they also say that with the marketing that is expected to push the total cost to into the 400 plus million dollar range. So they go on to say that there is a sharp contrast to James Gunn's own messaging, and it's quite an interesting report because that figure is really high. Now remember that documents filed by Superman production team with Ohio state government listed a gross budget of $363.8 million, which is a figure that has been submitted in order to secure tax incentives. So this is what happened a little while back. Now, when those numbers was actually reported in the media, James Gunn lashed back online in his usual way, and more or less he said that this it didn't cost that much. He said this: how in the world do you think they know what our budget is? And he then offered no alternative figures at the time, but then DC, Warner Brothers, recently now uh, released that they actually spent $225 million to produce this film, factoring in tax breaks and incentives. Now, Hollywood Reporter is standing by the original numbers that's backed by state records and industry sources, and the outlet reports that the 363.8 million gross figure was submitted by the production itself in its official filing. Now, this is from a longtime film financier that cited in the article that's saying that the figure isn't incorrect. Now, they even said that even if the DC's net number is accurate, it's clear that the total production spend remains far higher, and now the focus is shifting into the film's massive marketing campaign. Now, they're saying the total gross of the production will soar over $400 million. Now, that's according to many other publications. uh, this is an interesting situation because they are saying they spent 100, at least from this report, they're saying that there is a marketing spend of $150 million for Superman Legacy. So they are spending more to make this film. But then again, if this is the case, then it means that this film would definitely require a lot more at the box office to be able to break even. So even if we are going by this particular, let's say, $360 million production, and you then add another $200 million in marketing, this is a ridiculous spend. Then you'd be more so looking at $1 billion to be able to break even. But I don't see that being the case, because if you look at what the Hollywood Reporter is saying, from one veteran financier that's told the Hollywood Reporter that there is no way to defend these budgets. A veteran financier told the Hollywood Reporter, because when you get into the 700 million to $900 million break even point in regards to box office and ancillary revenue, it doesn't make any sense. That is what this particular financer said. Now, to be fair on this, I've always said this, that Superman Legacy still retains more likability than the upcoming Fantastic Four First Steps. I still see Fantastic Four First Steps as a film that will underperform massively when it's all said and done. They're already hyping the pre-sales of Fantastic Four First Steps, but I don't see it being good enough to one up this film at the box office. But only time will tell. I hope you guys have enjoyed this report. Go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us here. I'll see you guys very much next time.